Welcome to my channel, and today I like to show you how to make blouse bigger. I love this blouse. I adore this fabric. But you know what's happened? I gained a little weight and it's in the closet collecting dust and I don't wanna. So I like to make it fit and I like to wear this blouse. And you know, we need in our closet color white blouse in case or whatever, but we need this blouse. We need black and white clothing in case. So I'm just showing you this wonderful design. And I'm showing you the cuff, and I'm showing you the beautiful design there. And because I need to make it bigger, I'm trying to cut corners. It means that I don't want to open stitches where I'm gonna destroy original design. So I'm looking to give me an inch and a half, maybe two, but not to destroy the original form of the blouse. And I'm trying not to touch the cuff fit, so I don't need to add in the cuff. It's on my wrist. All right. So here I'm showing you in the front the buttons. The buttons are small, and here I'm showing you bigger buttons. The buttons small, and it's hard for me to button the small buttons, and the ladies that over 50s agree with me because many of us, you know, have changes in our bodies, so the buttons are where they are need to be button, they are need to be changed. I'm gonna change them, and I'm gonna make a buttonhole a little bit bigger because this button doesn't go in. And I found beautiful buttons. They are bigger, they give a little bit character to the blouse, they will change a little bit the look, but I will love it. Here I need to do the open the stitches I showed you on the sleeve where I'm gonna open, and this is where I'm gonna start. So when you're opening the stitches, you have to give an inch in each side to open the hemming seam to have an access to it. So first I'm doing, I'm checking the stitches, and I'm pulling the fabric a little bit on the sides, see if there is a lot of stress being there and the fabric not damaged, because is fabric damaged there, so I will probably not touch the seam ripper, but I'm gonna cut by the seam. So here I see that the stitches fine, the fabric not damaged by the stitches. Those that see me while, you know that I'm using this kind of knife to open the stitches. It's more effective, it's faster, and it's easier for me to open the seams. The seam ripper a little bit, let's say thicker, not thinner, so it doesn't open the seams. I need to pull the thread and everything else. This knife gives me faster work, so I do recommend just be careful because it's very sharp. Box opener knife, whatever it being called, construction knife, but I love those knives. They are really, really my helpers, comfortable to hold in my hands if somebody has difficult. So you can purchase the wider knife, you know, it has more into it, so it's easy to grip and to hold. So I'm showing you here that I am trying to open the hemming seam on the blouse, and I'm going to continue open the side seams. It's easy job to do because, you know, when you're wearing your outfit for a while, what's happened, the thread, it's become weaker, so it's easy to open. I have a video on my channel how easy and fast to open the serger seam. So one of you that didn't see it, I recommend to watch. I don't give no the link to it. You just go and look for yourself. There's a lot of videos that you can watch and enjoy. I am just saying that you can look and you find the video, and trust me, you will enjoy. So here I'm showing you after I open the big part of the sleeve. I'm not touching the cuff. So if you see me, I didn't went all the way through. Again, I'm going to say it, cutting the corners, less work, more thinking, and we'll have results. So as you know me, I am great upcycler, so I like to do the on the machine work less and I like to work less, but I do think a lot. So here, check the fabric. If fabric strong enough, you just give a press with the iron and try and use a steam, and a lot of steam because this part needed. And then I can add another fabric, look alike, and also in the same category. So it means that you have to look for a fabric. You can add whatever you like, but on one fabric adding the other, you have to have the same brand of the fabric, at least more or less, because the otherwise each fabric has their own stability and stretchy or not stretchy, and it might change the look. So I do recommend that you should look for the same heaviest or not heaviest. More or less you need to add look-alike. You can add here black color, you can add here print, white color, you can add a lot, but I need a white blouse and I need this blouse to some occasions, so this is why I'm gonna add only white color of the adding fabric. So again, I'm going to my stash looking for a fabric look-alike and then I'm gonna add the piece. Here you go. I'm looking for the same. You see what I'm touching? This is what I'm saying, stretchy, stretchy, stretchy. So I need exact the same. More or less, you can see I always looking 100%, you won't be able, but trying to play with the button there, distracting myself. I'm trying to look which color will be more appealing to the buttons. But as I said to the adding of the piece, that more or less you need to, if you don't want to change the shape. And again, each fabric has their own stretches thing, so if you are not adding exact the same almost, so it will change the shape of the blouse and it might not hang nice. So this is what I'm saying, try to find as close as possible the fabric that you adding to your outfit. Here, if you see, there is the end of it gonna be like triangle shape, because my wrist it's not changing much, so I didn't gain weight a lot, just a little bit, and it goes more in the bust area and more on the waist area and under the armpit, but the wrist didn't change, so I don't need to add open the cuffs and adding there. I'm comfortable there. I don't like to be too tight or tight. I like to have a little bit freedom. So here I'm gonna add the buttons later on, but first I'm gonna work on the blouse itself. So I'm just taking the measurements of the size of the fabric that I need to add. If you see what's comfortable here in this blouse, that they add sleeves first, it means that they have the shoulder seam, and then they connect shoulder and on the side seams together. So for me it's easy to add one piece. Some of the outfits they go sleeve separate, so you need to open sleeve and need to open the sides. So it probably will be 2 inches and then maybe a little bit. I'm gonna add, I think, 3, because I have need to have seam allowance, and it will be enough. All the time that I'm working with this is new fabric. This is not fabric that's been used to explore on something, so I give a steam. I do iron with the steam. I'm looking the right side and the left side as always, and this fabric it's a little bit hard to find the right side or the left side. Here you see me wasn't comfortable on the camera, so you see a little bit of the hair. So I use, when I'm working and I know the size that I'm gonna cut, I use a simple pencil. It's easy for me than a chalk. Again, each person has their own thing that they like to work. I on many outfits I do work with a pencil. It's comfortable for me. It's long. My hands, if you chalk, it's different feeling. So in the fingers, it's comfortable for me to work with a pencil. So I do recommend, if you know the size, if you know what you're cutting, if you want to use the pencil, use it. This is my way. I'm not saying it needs to be used if somebody doesn't like it. I cut 2 stripes, and I did give a press, because if you don't give a press, it will might shrink in the ironing process after I'm gonna add, and the fabric will change the shape, shrinking, and then I need to redo the work and find a new piece and give a steam first. You don't have to wash the fabric, but I do recommend, if it's not too stretchy, if it's like this fabric cotton, so you can use the steam iron and you don't need to worry about it. So this is how I'm going to connect, and I'll go all the way. In the end of the sleeve, as I said, there on the cuff is, I will give a little bit of triangle, because I don't need to add in the end of the sleeve much. So you see me here, I already done. I did give a press for hemming, but I didn't use the machine yet to do the stitch. I do cut a little bit of the pieces there when I'm folding, because I don't want this to be too thick, and give me a problem under the machine, so I do cut a little bit of triangles of this fabric, that it doesn't give me bulk there, that it won't be too much. And many times when it's too much, our needle on the machine, it changes the needle and everything can break, doesn't want to give the stitch. So this is why, to avoid this, I am cutting those little pieces that on the folding side. It could be easier for me to go with the and do the hemming. So you see me doing this. This is, again, I'm saying, each person has their own little bit tricks on the sewing. So this is mine. I like to get rid of the heavy gathering of the fabric, that it should be easy for me to give a stitch. It won't be too thick. So here I am in the ending process. And well, I hope you didn't forget to sign up. Hey guys, you're watching, thousands of people watching my videos, and I have very little subscribers. Come on, just press the button. It costs you nothing, and for me it will be encouragement. I need you, audience. It's not a problem to press buttons and notification bell, and that's it, and then you're supporting my channel. I want to open my channel, and I want to see that people are signed up. It will give me more inspiration to show you more and share with you more. Here I am getting rid of old buttons. Be careful. I know what I'm doing. It seems maybe dangerous on the camera, but it's not. I have a long experience removing the old thread everywhere that it is, and making buttonholes bigger. You can do it on the machine, or you can do it by hand. This is the end of my work. I tried on the cuffs. I didn't change the buttons. There is no law that you need to have exactly the same buttons. You need to work by the old-timers and everything else. I like to have my own. So I didn't touch the cuffs, the buttons there. I'll see, maybe I have something to match it, but for now it's good. For now it's satisfied me. The size is wonderful. I did the hemming. When I do the hemming, you try to go with the needle exact inside the stitch, not just the stitch that was before, but the end of it when you have a thread there, and be careful, go and finish your stitch in the same stitch when you open. So it will be, it shouldn't seem like you did something. You see how small those buttons? Well, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope that I give you some ideas that you can use them. Stay healthy, stay beautiful. Don't forget to put likes, and I see you next time. Bye.